Hi, good morning. This is JP Thong. I'm now at Kechara Forest Retreat, Malaysia, and today is our 13th day of mindful morning meditation. How is everyone doing today, this morning? We'll wait a few more seconds for the rest of you to tune in before we start with our 9-round breathing meditation. Yeah, there's usually a lag of 10, 15 seconds from where I am to you. So we'll wait for a few more seconds, yeah? Good morning, Kotlan. Hi, morning, Lai Hing. And Frank. Morning, Zin Koi. So have you guys been keeping up with your gratitude journal? If you have, it'd be nice if you can share a few things that you have been grateful or you're grateful about. Tashi Delet Tony Vajra, well, you're up early this morning. Morning, Annette. Thank you very much, Annette, for promoting the morning meditation and the paranormal sessions that I have every Thursday night. Thank you so much. Morning, Nicholas. How are things in Hong Kong? Hope you and your family are well. Morning, Christina. Hi. I hope this meditation helps you, yeah? With what you're going through right now. Morning, Sharon. We'll wait for a few more seconds before we start on the 9-round breathing meditation. Morning, Pastor Honey. Morning. Morning, Kareen. Morning. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Christina. I'm glad to hear that it helps you tremendously. Wow, I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved. Morning, Tan Wubi. Good morning. And for some and by the way, as we all know, in Malaysia, the government has extended the MCO, the movement control order. So for another 14 days, so we will be doing this. We will be having the mindful morning meditation for another 14 days, starting from the 14th. So it'll be up to 28th. And if you do have any topics that you'd like me to talk about so that we can discuss amongst all of us, please leave me a message and I will talk about it. Okay? Yesterday there was a lady who shared with me a list of topics, so I will go through them one at a time. So let me know, okay? And do give me your feedback so that if there's anything else that you would like me to share with you in terms of meditation, we can do that. There's another meditation that we can also do. It's called the walking meditation. So if you like to learn that, perhaps as a change to just sitting down, do let me know and we can do that. That's very simple as well. Yeah? Walking meditation, it's where you focus on walking. So you can do that around your living area or whatever open space that you have in your premises. Okay, so do let me know, leave me a note if you'd like to do that. Perhaps next week I can start doing the walking meditation, or you prefer to sit. Just let me know. Because next week we're going to start with our 15-minute single-pointed meditation. I look forward to that. I look forward to it. Okay, so and there will be, and I would like to hear from you as well. You know, once we reach the 15-minute mark, and let me know how you feel. Is it easier for you? And whatever experiences that it is that you have to watch, let go, and come back to the breathing. Yeah, I'd love to hear from all of you. Morning, Lily. Thank you again for tuning in. Natasha, good evening. Adeline, morning. Okay. So let's start now with the breathing, the 9-round breathing. Okay. Please get comfortable. Again, if you're on the floor, sit on a cushion. Okay, prop your buttocks up so that your spine is like that. All right. And tilt your head. Always when we're breathing, always tilt your chin a little bit like this so that your spine, so that the top of your head all the way down to your tailbone is straight like this. All right. We don't force it, just feel very relaxed. Okay, find that center as usual. And here we go. Left palm up, thumb down. Wrap our thumb very lightly. Put it under your armpit. Right hand up. Point a finger over the middle finger. Hold down your left nostril and breathe in. Out. Remember to visualize the white healing light as you breathe in. Breathe in. Out. Breathe out all the dark energies, like dark smoke coming out, carrying out all your worries and anxiety. Breathe in. And breathe out all the darkness. Okay. Right hand up, thumb down. Wrap your fingers over your thumb. Put your fist under your left armpit. Left finger over your right finger. Hold down your right nostril. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Both hands on your thighs. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. And out. Great, and we're done. Okay, so before we start on the 10-minute single-pointed meditation, I will talk about, let me see. Now, I'll do this after the 10-minute this 10-minute single-pointed meditation. I will take all your questions after that. But today, after the meditation, I will talk about letting go. Letting go, how to let go, the psychology behind it, and how we can, again, apply the meditation to the process of letting go. Okay, this is a very powerful session, because a lot of times we struggle with letting go. A lot of times we think we have let go, but it's still there. So we can actually work on it, and then we'll feel a lot better and a lot lighter after that. Okay? So, hi Cassandra, good morning. All right, and if everyone is ready, we will start with the 10-minute meditation. Okay, like I say, I will be the timekeeper. All of you have to do is to focus on the breathing. Focus on the breathing. And once we have a good control of the mind, where you notice that your mind doesn't wander as much, and and your entire attention is just at the nostril area, the 10 minutes will just feel like seconds. Okay, and that's how we know whether or not we have progress in our single pointed meditation. There's less of a struggle, and yeah, you won't be aching so much because the body has readjusted. Yeah, it's no longer trying to fight. You hardly feel any itch unless you're sitting outside here. There may be mosquitoes biting me, but it's okay. I have my mosquito coil behind me, and I've sprayed myself with mosquito repellent, so I'm fine. Okay, so let's start. And ready? Oh, your hands, remember that? Find the center, tilt your chin down a little bit. Okay, not too much like that, but like that, so that again, your head, the spine at the back is straight like this. Relax your shoulders. Okay, relax. The key here is relax your body. Adjust your body posture, your legs. Because when we are meditating, we will try our best not to move and just focus. Okay? And your hands can be here or here, up to you. Okay? Once you find the centers, tilt the head down. Again, the tongue, remember to roll up. Like that. And look downwards, 45-degree angle. And here we go. Let me scratch a little bit. Okay, good. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in all the white healing light. Fill your entire body with this healing light. All the way down to your tummy, to your limbs, and out. Breathe out all the darkness, your anxieties, your stress, irritation, boredom. Breathe that all out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in all the white healing light, filling every cell in your body. Breathe out the dark smoke. Breathe in. And out. Focus on the nostril. Focus on the air going in and out of your nostrils. Watch your thoughts and bring back your focus to your nostrils. Watch the sound and bring back your focus on the nostrils. Watch the itch and bring the attention back to your nostrils. Focus on the air passing through your nostrils, in and out. Bring your focus back to the nostril area. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're done. So how was that for everyone today? Do share your experience, your thoughts. Let me see. Morning, Kirsten. Morning, Datin. Hello. Thank you very much for tuning in. Wow, Natasha, you're fast. Gratitude. Okay, so we shall go through our gratitude. If you have any, we'll go through our gratitude journal. The time to be able to take the day to focus on my faith, my family, and my friends, to rest my mind away from work tasks, to enjoy a simply made meal. That's wonderful, Natasha. That's wonderful. Hi, Ben. Good morning. You have a question here. How to escape from judging a matter with internal conflicts as fear, doubt, and regrets, rather than making sense to follow the flows of let it go. Well, if you have been, well, that's a good question, Ben. A few things that I covered. Well, there's one thing that I covered last week. Was it last week? Yeah, about fears. Okay, there is an episode on fear. If you can watch that, I actually spoke briefly about what fear is all about. In this instance, what we are doing here is, instead of dissecting and analyzing our fear, our internal conflict, what we do is we watch it using our single-pointed meditation. Watch it, let it go, and go back either to the breathing, because it will go, it will pass. That feeling will pass, and go back to the breathing. And if you do have an intention for the day, focus on the intention. Okay, so if you have missed the talk on intention, do watch that episode that I spoke about intention at length and how it is very important, because that will set the direction for us for the day, and everything else will just fall in place. Okay, it's extremely beneficial. Do watch that, okay? And then let me know if you have any further questions. I hope that helps for now. Natasha, it was good. More random thoughts about what I'm focusing on. My breathing is easier. Yeah. Focus on the breathing, on the air going in and out. All right, so there is this sensation of the air going in and out through the outer rim of both nostrils. We focus on that area. Okay? We will not focus on the air going in and then going down to our tummy. All right? We'll just focus on this area, if you know what I'm saying. All right? And that'll be very good. Hi, Kokchi. Cochran, great. As usual, need fine-tuning, but have been energized, definitely. The more we practice, the easier it's going to get. Yeah, and there will be certain times where it's will take a longer time to calm our mind and even our body. Yeah, so that's why when we progress to 15, 20, 30 minutes, once we're at that threshold, the first maybe 1 or 2 minutes will be just calming the mind and the body. Yeah, the 9-round breathing meditation gives it a kick start to ground our body and our mind immediately. But there may be remnants of it, so we do the rest of the calming down during the single-pointed meditation. And after a while, it'll just take you seconds to just get grounded. Okay. And Lai Hing says, Frank, very short, but was distracted by thoughts because of disturbing news. Yeah. So we've been hearing all this disturbing news. Yeah. So every morning, what we need to do is, again, set the intention, a very clear intention of what it is, of the direction that we want to take, the values that we want to create, and so on and so forth. Whatever your intentions may be, set that, and every time when we hear news, very negative news, very sad news, and there's just so much information that is going around right now during this lockdown. And we focus back on the intention, Okay, having information is good, but once it starts affecting our emotions and bringing us down, that's where it's not going to be okay. All right, it will not serve us, and so that's why watch it pass and bring the focus back to either your breathing again or the intention. It's very, very important. Okay, as I say every day, when we do this 10-minute meditation together, let's put all that worries away. It will come up, definitely. It will come up. All the worries, all the thoughts. What I'm going to do after this session. Watch it come up, and just the key here is bring the attention back. Bring the attention back. All right. Sometimes like today, I had a lot of thoughts coming up. Okay, like what am I going to talk about next week, and what am I going to do later, and all that. It will come up. Just let it pass, and then bring the attention back to the breathing. All right. Hi, Sharon. There were a few times that mantras kept creeping in my mind, but managed to let it go and focus on my breathing. Feels faster today and good to breathe in all the lovely oxygen. Definitely. For us, there will always be things coming up, whether it is our emotions, body ache, itch, thoughts arising. We may hear sounds like the birds chirping. It's fine. The key here is to bring the attention back to the breathing. That's the key. All right? Ben says focus on intentions. That's good. You're most welcome. Tan Ruby had a bad itch but managed to let it pass and focus. Feeling good but still to improve. Yes. Bad itch. I had a really bad one here on my neck, and I thought there was an insect biting me. And I experimented with myself. When I put my focus on the itch, it was horrible. Really horrible. So once I immediately put my focus back to my breathing, it became less and less and less, the itch, and it just passed. See? So it does work. It does work. Dr. Hang, more and more easier to meditate. I can control my mind and focus on breathing today. Fully agree with you, JP. Thank you very much, Dr. Hang. I'm glad it helps. Fear is false, events appear real. That's right, Halim. Exactly. That's why when the fear arises, because we are so conditioned to be operating from fear, it is very, very effective to, instead of entertaining and analyzing what the fear is and giving it a lot of attention, we focus back on our breathing. Okay, and that helps, and the fear will pass. Christina, grateful, facing beautiful matured greens and leaving in the heart. What do you mean by that? Facing beautiful matured greens, living in the heart. Yes, because according to psychologists, when we are surrounded by greens, it will actually help us. It will actually soothe our mind. That's why we always, when we're very stressed, we tend to go to nature, be surrounded by trees and all that. It actually calms the mind, and is actually very, very good for our psyche and our mental health. And that is why a lot of times, if we are always stuck in the city, we become highly stressed, anxiety kicks in, and all that negative emotions would start brewing up. It's because, it's very unhealthy to be stuck in the concrete jungle. Yeah, that's all psychology. So it's great to surround ourselves with greens. If not, have some potted plants somewhere. Surround, and if you live in an apartment, at your balcony, or even, potted ones on your desk, it does help soothe the mind. Okay? Yeah, and I read last year that there is a therapy called, what's it called? Something washing, where, jungle washing or something like that. Do you remember? Something bathing, where there are sessions where you actually walk through the forest, and something like that. Some forest bathing. It's very popular in I think in Norway and also in Japan, where there are sessions that we do to just walk through the forest or jungle, and that helps. The ions there, and there's oxygen there, and it's a natural way to re-energize ourselves. Yeah, there's a course which I would like to introduce here in Kechara Forest Retreat once this MCO is over. Okay, so it'll be very exciting for city folks. And Sharon shares, gratitude journal, grateful for the cool, lovely weather for meditation. Yes, it's very cooling here in Bentong today. I'm very grateful. Now that the sun is out, not so cooling anymore, but it's good. We'll get some vitamin D. Grateful to have good health to do Dharma work, definitely. Grateful to be able to practice my faith freely in Malaysia. Yes, definitely. Waitings, shares, still have thoughts, but can refocus back to the breathing, feeling fresh and more calm after the session and ready to start the day. Fantastic. It's a great way to start the day, when we set our intention and then we meditate. It's wonderful. Christina shares, feeling grateful, facing beautiful mature trees while I meditate, considering living in the heart of the city with so many birds chirping away. Oh wow, that's very nice, Christina. You're still staying in the same place where I visited you like donkey years ago, right? Yes, you're very blessed because you're surrounded by trees. Woke up another beautiful day, managed to take charge of my mind again. That is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And thank you so much for sharing, Christina. Lily says, the first few minutes I noticed that breathing is shorter but gradually becomes longer, holding it and more relaxed as I go along. Great. Zinkoi, may I do the meditation between midnight 12 a.m. and 4 a.m. because it is the quietest time. I normally go to bed at 4 a.m. and wake up at around 7 a.m. It's a norm for me for more than 30 years already. Of course, it's up to you. You can meditate anytime, any day. Up to you. Up to you. In the beginning, it's great that we can meditate in a very quiet place. But once we progress to, let's say, 20 minutes, half an hour, and so on and so forth, we can graduate to meditating anywhere we like. Either it's in your home, in your office, anywhere. And no matter how noisy the place is, because now we have a much better grasp of always focusing, that will never be an issue. That's why once we have infused this habit of meditating every day in the morning, and when the lockdown is over, that's where we can still continue with this new habit of ours, and you will notice that you can meditate anywhere, regardless of whether there's storm out there and all that, because we would have a much better control of bringing our focus back to the breathing, and there will never be a problem for us anymore. But for now, definitely, whatever works for you, if we need a quiet place, do that. Okay? Baby steps is the key here. Baby steps. All right? All right. Who's next? Penny. Hi, Penny. Good morning. My 10 minutes exceeded. FB Live stopped suddenly and I have to refresh the Facebook page to go back to your live. JP, this isn't the first time. Nevertheless, I feel real good, light, and relaxed. It's fine. It's fine, Penny. Yes, even my Facebook page keeps, logging out by itself for some reason. I think it's because of the internet, what's that? That underwater cable that is compromised, and they're trying to fix it right now. Yeah, so there are some internet disturbances. Pastor Hani, being grateful that for this 1 hour in the morning, I'm transported to beautiful KFR and all its peace, calm, and serenity. Oh, thank you, Pastor Hani. Once the MCO is over, do come back. It is really wonderful here, and I definitely feel very blessed that I'm able to be here during the lockdown, and really, I really enjoy the greens here and the fresh air, and yeah, very very blessed. Yeah, and that's what Rinpoche wanted for all of us, is to actually be here and retire here. It's a very healthy environment which we all need. Okay. Ah, same place. Yes, Christina. Corrine says, much better in controlling this time and grateful my family and everyone I know are safe and healthy. Definitely, definitely. During this lockdown, I think there is a shift in our priorities, where many things, well, this is my personal realization. Many things that we feel are more important, now you think about it, actually a lot of things that we pursue are really not as important anymore, because, and there are many scientists who say that after this lockdown, after this COVID-19 pandemic, there will be mutated versions of it, and and there will be other bugs that will be coming up, and with these, and with the environment changing, as a result of us not taking responsibility of our environment, there are consequences. There are consequences, definitely. So it's a huge awakening for all of us to really check in with ourselves, look at our attentions, look at all our fears. Because if you look at how everyone is right now, and look at the results on a global level, where we are right now is a result of us leading our lives driven by our attachments, driven by our selfish pursuits, yeah, and driven by our emotions. And as a result, well, here, you see all this weird bugs coming up. You see that our weather is getting hotter, and as we speak here, there are still forest fires. Where was it? There's a forest fire going on right now. Thailand. In Thailand, correct? In Thailand, and elsewhere. So Mother Nature is telling us, "Hey, wake up, wake up!" We're destroying nature. We're destroying nature, but you see, there was a video clip that was narrated by, what's that lady's name? Pretty woman, Julia Roberts. It was for an NGO. I think I've shared that with a few of my friends, and she said that Mother Nature has been around for billions of years, and Mother Nature doesn't need humans, but humans need Mother Nature, because Mother Nature has gone through a lot of catastrophes and a lot of changes on planet Earth, but she still lives on. Yeah, so many great beings have come and gone, like the dinosaurs, but Mother Nature is still there, and that kind of made me think even deeper, which is so true. So if we keep going, if we continue after lockdown, if we continue with the lifestyle that we used to have, if most of us do that, then, like I say, cause equals effect. Whatever, if we keep doing the same thing again and again, having the same intentions again and again, we're going to get the same results. So if we don't want a similar pandemic to happen again, or any other natural disasters to worsen, then there must be a significant shift in the way we live. There must be a significant shift in our intentions, in order for us to save human civilization. Yeah. Okay. Yes. my friend says 45 minutes is up. All right, so I will continue with my sharing of letting go. So, letting go. Now that's very well, actually, it flows because why? When we are always in fear, which I spoke about during one of my sessions, we find it very difficult to let go. And it's usually letting go of experiences that we've had, letting go of pain, emotional suffering. Perhaps it was something happened and we were deeply hurt, or somebody departed and we found it very difficult to let go. It can be relationships, and so on and so forth. So letting go in psychology is a huge topic because in general, we find it very difficult to let go. Very, very difficult. Okay? So how do we do that? Well, first of all, let's understand what it is that we are attaching ourselves to. Because our mind always plays tricks on us. We like to always revisit that experience, whatever horrible experience that we went through, and we always revisit it and we play back again and again and again and again and again. And also what happens is when we experience, like right now, when we experience a similar situation or somebody who reminds you of a bad experience that we've had before, our mind will immediately associate the current experience with the experience that we've had in the past. Yeah, and instead of giving an opportunity for this new experience to unfold, maybe it will become more positive, we will say, no, I don't feel good, I don't feel safe. And we base the current experience from our past experience. So what happens? We shut down all the possibilities, the potential possibilities that are at hand. So instead of giving a chance to new possibilities, because by the way, it's a different person in a different environment and different circumstances. Yeah? But we still put that situation or that person in the box and go, wait a minute, you remind me of that bad experience or that person with a similar nature. And then all the walls come up. Okay, and we actually limit ourselves to possibilities. And that's why that's why we're always in our comfort zone, in the world that we build ourselves in, which we call reality. It's our version of reality. It's always within the walls that we have created for ourselves. Yeah, so it's that fear, and again, because of the fear of not wanting to be hurt mentally, emotionally, even for some of us physically, we choose not to let go. You see, and that's the irony. We think we have let go, but actually we have not. We have not. Because when we have really let go, we will be operating out of love constantly. We will be operating out of creation constantly, because what happened 10 years ago has passed. It's a new situation, a new individual, new circumstances. Everything is new. Everything is new. That's why my talk on operating from love and how that is a creation, how we're always tapping into unknown territories. Unknown. Because every second is an unknown territory, if you think about it. Every second. no matter how similar it may look, you may have been in your house. I mean, where, we may have been in the same location, whether it's in your house or anywhere that you go. But a different person may walk past, and if it's the same person, that person may have a different mood, may say something different. So circumstances change. We're always changing. Everything starts new within split seconds. So instead of operating from the past, we're operating from the now. And that's why the books taught, that write about the now. Being present is actually very profound and very, very thought-provoking, but yet very powerful. When we operate from the now and realize that every second we can make new choices. Every second. If we do not like our results right now, we can always change the choices that we have made back then, and make new ones. When we truly embrace that, the fear will slowly dissipate. It will slowly dissipate. And after a while, because what are we focused on? What are we focusing on? We're focusing on the now. That's very powerful. You see, so when we meditate, because we've been meditating every day, and we are strengthening the control of our mind. We're strengthening it. Once we have a good control of the mind, that's where we can say, okay, mind, focus on this. And what is it? Focus on the now. Focus on the fact that we can make new choices every second of the day until our goals are met. And it all ties back to our intention. What is our intention? You see how everything is correlated? And that's how important it is. Okay? So letting go for now. How do we let go? Again. Instead of analyzing the letting go, as we may be fighting to let go for now, watch the feeling, that fear of letting go, just watch it and go back to either our breath or to the intention. Let me stress, set intentions. If you're not sure what kind of intention you can set, well, you can always leave me a message. And I can guide you. Okay? Set intentions, and from there, everything else will fall in place. And because you've been focusing on your intentions every single day, 24/7, all the fears and all the inhibitions that we have, all that, they will all arise. Even the fear of letting go will arise, but because you're now so well trained, you just watch it like you're watching a movie, and you bring it back to your intention. And when we do this consistently enough, every day, 24/7, the fear will be less and less and less. And letting go will become easier and easier. It's just a snap of a finger. And that's what happens. Okay? They must come out. All these things will arise. They will again, watch it. Watching it. The process of watching it is a step towards letting go. It's a step. Then how do we get to the root of it? That's where we need to understand about our fears and whatever that is holding us back. Okay? Hi, Andrew. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, Halim says, the art of letting go is to embrace change and its possibilities. Yes, definitely, Halim. Definitely. But you see, because right now we are in a way beginners, so that's why we focus on controlling the mind, then it makes it easier because a lot of times intellectually we may know the benefits of letting go, but we struggle with truly letting go. We struggle, and that's because we have never learned to strengthen the mind by controlling it, harnessing the power of the mind. That's why once we have a good control of the mind, that's where we can zoom in to the fears, embracing change, and we can zoom in. And from there, that's where the healing process starts. Yeah? Definitely, I agree with you, Holly. Ben, when past time experiences meet up current, we need to focus now on the facts that making new choices all the time. That's right, Ben. Exactly. I'm not saying just, that you won't have any more fears. They will always be there. They will always be there for now. They'll always be there. Instead of analyzing it and replaying past experiences that created that fear, we don't entertain it, let it arise, watch it pass, and bring the attention back to your nostrils when you're breathing or to your intention. If it doesn't pass immediately, once we bring the attention back to the breathing or to the intention, it will fade. Yeah, you could give it a try and see what happens. Just like my horrendous itch that I had, I was on the verge of just going, what's that? But I was like, nope, let's not scratch it. Let's bring my attention back. And within seconds, the itch passed. And it's the same thing with all our thoughts and emotions, right? How to set up attention, and it's mean to own. Well, Ben, do watch my episode on intention. Okay, and if you have any questions, ask me tomorrow. Okay, watch it. It's all there. Yiman says, thank you, JP, for today's meditation session. Thanks to all of you who shared your thoughts, experiences, and gratitude. I think you missed the following questions that I posted yesterday evening. Lately, instead of visualizing white light, I was drawn to visualizing light with rainbow clouds. Is that okay? Yes, it's fine. If tears flowing down during meditation without us knowing, what is the reason behind? What should we do during and after the meditation session? If tears flow down during meditation, which is natural because emotions do arise, things open up for you naturally. There was a lot of baggage inside of you that you have suppressed all these years, and unknowingly, you've managed to unleash it. So that's why I said emotions will arise, sometimes in forms of tears. Different types of emotions, whether it is you feel love, you feel anger, you feel peace, you feel frustration, irritation, boredom. A lot of pent-up emotions will arise one at a time. So again, we do not focus on that. Just let it come out and focus back on your breathing. And what do you do after the meditation session? Just let it go. Don't go back and say, why did I feel this way? Why was I crying? It's because you are letting go. You are letting all that baggage come up and go, come up and go. And you definitely feel a lot lighter. Don't go back and analyze it, because when you do that, you will play back again that whatever experience that you may have forgotten, and then you re-emphasize it, and it stays there again. So we don't want that. Yeah, we want all of this to come up and go, come back and go, and come back and go. That's a healing process. Yes, you let walking meditation. Great. Great. Before we end, let me see, anything else I missed? My gratitude journal I've not shared with you all. I'm grateful to have clean air to breathe. I'm grateful to have food daily, and I'm grateful to have clean water to drink and bathe. Yes. I'm grateful for all these things because where there are situations where all these things which may sound very mundane is actually a huge challenge. Huge. And as I'm talking now, Kechara Soup Kitchen is raising funds because there are many people out there who live on daily wages, who live on daily wages, and having food daily is a huge challenge, and having clean water to drink and bathe, that's another huge challenge. Yeah, so, and I'm very, very grateful to have that. So anyway, talking about the soup kitchen, do watch out for it. Just Kechara Soup Kitchen. We are raising funds because there is a huge shortage of food and drinks for the poor, and we are appealing to everyone to donate in kind. There is a wish list. Do log on, okay? Even though we're under lockdown, we still can make a difference. Okay? And I'm very happy to say that Kechara Soup Kitchen is still in operation to help the urban poor through our food bank initiative, and thanks to the support of our Malaysian government, we're able to do so. All right, so yes, definitely, if our intention is clear, we can still make things happen for us. All right, so thank you very much for joining this morning's session. And again, if you do have any topics that you would like me to talk about for the next 14 days, let me know and we will talk about it. And again, I'm very sorry, Yiman, I have definitely missed your messages that you wrote yesterday. Okay, if I have missed, please forgive me. Do copy and paste on the comment section, and I'll definitely answer them for you. All right, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Thank you.